Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to Jordan's Guitar Channel. I am your host Jordan. I am here with the infamous now LTD JM-II. We have another issue with it, and it's going back to Sweetwater. That's why there's no strings on the guitar. So anyways, Sunday morning, today is Wednesday. It's just taking a while to get in touch with Sweetwater. But I took the strings off. I was gonna tune down, put some heavier strings, and I noticed, hopefully this will come across on camera, it's not significant, but it's still bad. I've developed a crack on the 5th, 6th, and 7th fret in the ebony. I'm trying to get that in the right angle. Hopefully you guys can see that. It may not look like much, but it is enough that my fingernails are actually getting caught in the crack. So reached out to Sweetwater, and they're going to take care of it, which is awesome. I've only had this guitar for a little over a month, and I really have fallen in love with it. It's a fantastic playing guitar. As I said in the initial review, it plays scarily close to my E2, and it really is a great guitar besides the issues. And the first issue I had, update you guys with the switch. Basically, Sweetwater sent me this stuff called Deoxit, which I'm going to do a video on and show you guys some cool maintenance stuff on your guitars. But basically, I sprayed Deoxit, and I took off the cavity covers and just lost the bridge to the guitar. So that was really cool. But yeah, essentially, you can kind of see right here, maybe the screws are all jacked up in the back, and there was sawdust actually all in the cavity, and there was sawdust actually inside the switch, and that was preventing it from making contact, essentially. So that was the issue. Got that all straightened out, spread out the pots and everything else, and then the fretboard cracks. I'm not saying LTD is a bad guitar. Pretty much from my research, these Indonesian factories, they've had a lot of issues with cracking of the ebony fretboard. And I've spoken to some guitar techs. I've done my own independent research online. One of the reasons ebony is used so prominently on many guitars, if it's cut and dried properly, ebony is one of the hardest fretboard materials and will last forever, pretty much. Well, what I think is happening is there's such a demand for the LTD guitars that stuff is just not getting dried out properly. Speaking to my tech too, because I was concerned, because I said, well, when I got the guitar, the fretboard was super dry. And he said that's normal. He said the best guitar companies, he said they had PRS coming in and speaking to the guys at Sweetwater, and basically saying that's why their fretboards are so dry like that, and that's to preserve them. But there is a certain technique. I'm not sure. I'm not a luthier. I'm not a guitar builder, so I can't tell you why. But anyways, drying it correctly will make the ebony last basically forever, and will prevent cracking like this. And then of course you do want to use oil to kind of soften the wood slightly so it is playable. If you guys watch my maintenance videos before, I highly recommend the Music Nomad F1 oil. If you got any questions, you want a link or something like that, comment down below and I'll be glad to give it to you. But anyways, guys, nice short little video, kind of update on it. I'm not tripping. The tech at Sweetwater, he basically said, yeah, it looks like I can fix it, and if not, we'll just get you a brand new neck, and I'll get a pro setup. They asked me how I wanted the guitar set up and my string preferences and all that stuff. So stay tuned. This will be back on the channel, and I've got some new gear I'm about to review coming up next. But a lot of you guys were asking, so I wanted to give you an update, and I was waiting till I heard back from Sweetwater. So the saga of the JM-II continues, and we'll pick it up once I get this thing back from Sweetwater, guys. So stay tuned, and if you like what I'm doing here, please come out and subscribe, help the channel out, coming out with us. I try to answer every single comment that comes through. And yeah, man, we're here to have fun and talk about gear and nerd out and have a good time and the honest truth about guitars and gear. So coming out with this, guys. And as always, much metal, much love, and much peace. See you guys soon.